Yes, friends, we'll start the meditation, angelic guided meditations by Prana in another 3 minutes, 2 minutes. So let's all prepare for that. And just feel that you're all sitting in the presence of the angels, and wonderful. Continue.
Hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, and maybe good afternoon as you're joining from different time zones. I hope my voice is clear. Can anyone tell me if my voice is clear?
Clear, Chini. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So today we'll know about angels and different types of angels, different signals from angels, and also we'll do a guided meditation with angels. And this is Pranahita. A lot of people might have already heard about angels and might have even attended my sessions on angels. So if for some people who doesn't know about me, I have been doing meditation in this lifetime from 2004. I started my spiritual journey there. And then immediately after starting this journey in this lifetime, I used to see a lot of visions. And most of the times, whenever I sit in meditation, I used to travel to different worlds, different astral worlds and astral realms, and even other places like Egypt pyramid, many other places on the Earth planet. So many things were happening. I hope my voice is clear. Someone is, yeah, just let me know if my voice is not clear and I'll try the microphone also. Because yesterday I tried the microphone and everyone suggested this is much better. So just let me know if it is not very clear. I'll switch on to the microphone. Okay. So this was my journey in this lifetime. So it started with all the visions and me traveling to a lot of places like different astral realms and different places on this Earth planet. And then suddenly one day in my meditation, I started writing something which I didn't know at that time. And then I got to know that it is called as auto writing. And I got a lot of messages from Annamacharya, who is a South Indian poet. And after that, I got messages from Mahavtar Babaji, Oneness Masters, Peace Masters, and many other messages from the universe. So this was going on. So many such experiences I was getting. And in 2010, I got married. And in 2011, we moved, me and my husband, we both moved to London, moved to UK. And in London in 2012, in the middle of the night, I woke up feeling a cool breeze on my forehead. I thought maybe my husband might have opened the window. So I just woke up to close the window, but the window was already closed. But still, I could feel that cool breeze on my forehead. I was just observing and thinking, what exactly is this? Just a question from inside arrived. What is this? And I heard this voice very clearly saying, I am a blue dot angel and I have come to help you. So that was the first time I actually heard a voice, a clear audience, people call it. I used to have a lot of visions, not writing lessons, other things, but I never actually heard such voices. So that was the first time I heard this angelic voice saying, I am blue dot angel and I have come to help you. In that way, my journey started into this angelic world. And from then on, angels used to communicate with me in different ways. But most of the times it was intuition. And very clearly in my life I could see whenever I ask something, or even if I don't ask anything, but everything used to happen in a perfect way. Even the simple things like wherever I was going, there was no red light. Even if I went 15 minutes late, the train would still wait. Such things were happening. Even if I go to a busy restaurant, there was always a space for me. Even the busiest car parking spaces, we used to get a car parking. So many such things were happening. I'll share some of my experiences, but before that, what are angels and what are the signals from angels? How do you know that the angels are around? We'll know some of these things, and then we'll do a guided meditation today. If we still have time today, I'll share some of my experiences today, or else I'll share my experiences tomorrow. And I just want to let you all know, my dear friends, I did not read much material on angels. I just read one book. So don't expect too much theory. Just that I just read one book and maybe a couple of articles here and there on the internet. If you're just here for theory, I'm so sorry. There will not be too much theory because even I don't know. It's just that I got all these practical experiences. And as I'm sharing these experiences with others, lots of people started getting such experiences. And it is a motivation for me to share it with more and more people. As people came back to me and started sharing their experiences with angels whenever they attended my sessions. So it is a real inspiration for me thinking that, okay, in some or the other way, this whatever wisdom has been given to me, if it is useful for the humanity, then I am here to share it. So, what are angels? Um, I'll just move myself a little as people are saying that they can't really see me. I'm just thinking, yeah, I hope it's mainly my voice, but still, just give me a minute. I'll just go back to my original place. Sorry about it. I'm sitting under the pyramid chair. I hope this is better. So, what are angels? Angels are messengers of God. They have never taken Earth on this planet Earth. They live in a different world called angelic worlds or angelic realms. And do not think that the angelic worlds are there somewhere out there in the cosmos, somewhere out there. It's very far, nothing like that. But it's just that they're in a different frequency. We can always connect to them whenever we connect to that particular frequency. So a lot of people ask me, can I connect with angels? Is it really easy? I just say that a simple example that you're able to see me, you're able to talk with me, you're able to see your friends, family, and everyone, you're able to talk with them because we are all connected to one frequency. In the same way, for example, if you're watching a TV channel, if you're on BBC, I'm thinking that, oh, National Geography channel is very far, or maybe some other channel, Discovery channel is very far. No, it's just a click away. It's just that you have to change the channel. You have to change that frequency. Once you change that channel, once you change that frequency, you'll be able to see that Discovery channel. You'll be able to hear it in the same way the National Geographic channel, whatever it is. In the same way, now we are all tuned to this particular frequency. As you're used to this, as you're tuned to this, you're able to hear me and you're able to see me. But in your meditation, when you are tuned to the other frequencies, when you're tuned to that angelic frequencies, it will be very easy for you to actually feel those energies or talk with them or see them. It depends on person to person. For some people with clairvoyance, they'll be able to very clearly see the angelic worlds and angelic kingdoms. But for some people with clear senses, they'll just feel it. They can sense the energy difference. They can actually feel the angel's presence around them. And there are various signals that I'll talk about. But as per my personal experience, in a class of, for example, 100 participants are there, for example. In that, as whenever I do a personal session, so after the meditation, if I ask them to raise their hands, how many of them are able to sense that energy or sense the difference in the energies or actually see them or actually connect to them, at least 70 to 80% of the people are raising their hands in almost all the sessions. I did a lot of sessions across India and UK and Malaysia and few online sessions for US people. So after that, they're coming back with beautiful experiences. Sometimes they're really unbelievable. Like an old person called from South India, and he was telling that his eyesight was almost gone. Almost, I mean, he was able to still see few things, but doctors told him to do some operation and all these things. And just within 1 week of attending this angelic wisdom, he came back to me and he was like, now I'm able to read the book without any spectacles or without any operation, without anything. Sometimes these are really unbelievable. And they're an inspiration for me. They really push me forward to share this wisdom with everyone. And one other guy called me and he told that he lost his gold chain and he asked the angels. And just within a couple of days, the angels have clearly guided him to that gold chain and he got back that gold chain. And so many such things actually. Maybe I'll just share a few more stories of me and others maybe at the end of the session or tomorrow. So angels are just messengers of God, and there are someone called archangels and angels. Archangels are like higher rank in the angels. Um, Here, I just want to tell you that I'll not go too much into theory because in internet and in books there's so much information. And one other thing is it's very very confusing because a lot of authors and a lot of information on the internet says there are only 7 archangels. But again, in different websites and different places, they say there are more than 7 archangels and more than 100 or 200 angels and so many different types of angels. So, to be frank, I don't know how many angels are there or what are the names and all these things. And I personally think that is not really required. It's not just about remembering all the names of the angels and all the works that they do. That's not really required. For example, in Hindu tradition, they say that Mukkoti Devatalu, some crores of devas are there, but we don't know all the names. So that's not really required. But I'll just share with you a few of the archangels' names and what do they do. And again, what do they do in the sense, what are they going to help you with? Again, if you go search in books or internet, there may be different types of information. So it's not that it is fixed. Whenever you want to call angels or archangels, you can just call them with any name, with just that pure intention, that purity from your heart, that you need some help or you need some guidance, and they will help you. The names are just there. If you want, you can use them. If not, you can just call them with a pure intention. That is what I suggest to everyone. But still, we'll know about some of the archangels. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is someone like the highest order of the angels. He's like a manager of the angels. or maybe the CEO of the angels. So Archangel Michael, actually, there are millions of people who have recorded experiences with Archangel Michael. There are some books only dedicated to Archangel Michael. So many blogs and so many such things on only Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael usually helps with protection. So if you are having any fears, your kids or your family members whoever is having any fears, you can just call upon Archangel Michael. Some people they even have this practice of once they wake up in the morning, they invite Archangel Michael to protect them throughout the day and night. And also he will be guiding and helping if you are starting a new career, if you're switching your careers, or if you're moving to a new place, like an adventurous place, or if you're doing any adventures for the first time, if you're trying bungee jumping, or anything, or if you're moving to a new place and you don't know how it will be, and all these little fears, he can help you and guide you. And Archangel Gabriel is mainly to balance all these emotions. We'll be doing a meditation by calling all these angels. So I'm just giving a quick, what archangels, in which way they'll be helping you. So Gabriel is for balancing all the emotions. For example, if you are having too much anger or sadness or grief about something or anything, even if your family members or friends, to balance the emotions, you can call upon Archangel Gabriel. And Archangel Raphael, people call Raphael or Raphael, so the accent doesn't matter. So Archangel Raphael is mainly for health. So people call him, a lot of people call him if they are having any physical illnesses in their body or even any mental problems, anything related to body, mind, and spirit. You can call upon Archangel Raphael. And Archangel Uriel is like bridging gap between now Earth planets and the higher realms. If anyone wants to grow spiritually, if they want to connect to the higher world, to their higher self, they can call upon Archangel Uriel. In the same way, if anyone has passed away in your family or friends or anywhere, and you want to, you can just call upon Archangel Uriel, and he can guide them and take them to the higher world. Because sometimes a lot of souls they are stuck into this earth planet because of so many attachments, maybe to the family or maybe to their assets or different things. So you can call upon Archangel Uriel. Uh, Sorry, I think I have to switch on my charging. So we'll be doing meditation by calling all these angels. And there are many other angels like Archangel Ragiel, Sabriel, Metatron, Sandalphon. So many are there. We don't really have to go into each and every detail of all those angels. Whenever you need anything, you can just call upon, please angel, help me and guide me. It is particularly about your health, you can call upon Raphael. Even if you don't remember all of these names, that's absolutely fine. You can just remember Archangel Michael because he's like the manager of the angels. If you call upon him, he can assign those tasks to any of the angels. So just you can just remember Archangel Michael. Even if you don't remember him, just with a pure intention, heartfully call Archangel Michael. Or just please angels help me if you don't remember his name. So that is a little introduction about angels and archangels. And now the most important thing a lot of people ask me, how do we know that the presence of angels or the signals? What are the signs that they give? The first thing is, I think a lot of people might have already got such signs and signals. So the most famous thing is angel numbers. A lot of people talk about it. Angelic numbers. Angelic numbers are uh, numbers where you see numbers in sequences like 1111 or 333 or 444 or different things like that. Any such numbers. If you're seeing those numbers again and again, for example, suddenly you opened your phone and the charging is 44% and the time is 444 or, or the time is 333 again and again. If you're seeing the same numbers, or if you're going, you're traveling out on the road, suddenly you see a car with a number plate of 333 or 444, and you're looking at a signboard or an ad on the road, and suddenly it is also showing some numbers like 111 or 444 or 333 or 2244, anything, the sequence of numbers. That means they're trying to communicate something with you. Even if you open a book, suddenly you will open the exact same page as 44. So, so in different places, in different times, at different times, you're again and again looking at the same numbers. That means they're trying to communicate something with you. Just notice the thought. Just before seeing that number, what was your thought? What are you thinking about? If you're thinking about some decision, whether to do this job or not, somewhere you're really feeling like resigning the present job and you want to try for a new job, but you're not very sure if you'll get the new job or not, then they are trying to tell you that it's okay. You can give it a try, for example, depending on the number. Or better not do it now. And for example, if you have been thinking about that particular week, whether to do for any decision, whether to go to US or UK for studies, and you're seeing these numbers and again and again. So they're trying to communicate something with you. So whenever you get such messages, especially the angel numbers, just take that number and put it on Google, like 444. 444 is like a message that you have nothing to fear in regard to your life. For example, if you have some fear of, oh, they may fire me because the company is in losses, they may fire me, my name may come in the list. If you're really having that fear, and if you're seeing 444 again and again and again, so that is a message that you have nothing to fear in regards to your life or work. That is one of the angel signals. And some people, they actually directly dream about angels. They dream like angels have visited them. For some people, it may happen. It is again a signal from the angels or angel symbols. Suddenly, they are going on the road and they see a tiny angel in a shop, angel picture or angel statue or anything, angel doll, or suddenly they went to a library and they opened a book and there's an angel picture on the book. So any images of angels anywhere, and also some people directly see some colored uh, orbs in their room or wherever they go, they'll be seeing some orbs. For me, when that blue dot angel has come, the first time I heard this clear audience that she directly communicated with me, but mostly after that, I used to see a blue dot on a wall or on any of the surfaces, a blue dot. Then I clearly knew that the angel is there. And also, I used to get few other signals. I'll share with you as I'm going. Some people, they actually notice a sudden sweet smell or a very nice divine smell that is not from that place where you are in, like a jasmine or a rose or any divine smell or anything. A nice smell, nice fragrance. Even that is one of the signals of angels. And for some people, they feel warm. Again, for me, my right ear, I used to feel warm in my right ear. Even if I'm working, it's not just in meditations. Even if you're walking, or even if you're going on the road, or even if you're doing anything, you may just feel those things, or you may just see those things. For me, even if I'm working, whenever I feel that there's a warmth in my right ear, then it's a very clear signal from angels that they are there. I know that angels presence is there and they're trying to communicate something to me. And immediately I think back. What was the thought that I was thinking about just before this? Or what is it that I was thinking about in that particular week? Something like that. And it was feeling warm. And as I mentioned, a cool breeze on my forehead initially. So that was the only one time that I got it. But mostly after that, it was the warm sensation, or the angel numbers and many other things, or directly they are communicating to me. So for some people, they feel this warmth and gentle breeze, tickling sensations and tingling sensations. So, or suddenly they're thinking about something and they feel that goosebumps or temperature change in their body, any particular part of the body. Or for some people, they'll feel the tickling sensation on their crown chakra when they are in meditation, when the angel presence are there, as indicating that they are connecting to the higher worlds. Or as if some people may even directly feel the touch, as if a little baby is touching you, and you can clearly sense the energy difference. Some people may clearly sense that energy difference, or they may, in their meditation, they may even hear to some music. Mostly the music is associated with Archangel Sandalphon, but some people they actually hear that wonderful divine music in their meditations. So all these are signals, and also um, one signal a lot of people also mention about is seeing a white feather or any color feather. So it's in unusual places, not just that you are going to a bird shop, or you're going to somewhere where all the feathers are there. No, not like that. But suddenly, if you see a feather at an unusual place. So once I shared about the white feather, and one guy he just called me and he told me that he saw a white feather, but he didn't believe if it was an angel or not. So he asked the angels again, asking them that if your presence is really here, just show me at an unusual place, because he thought it might have just flown from somewhere, or maybe some birds are there around his house, so he didn't really believe it. So what happened was, next day when he woke up, he saw that feather. Um, I think he told on a very small string where he puts his clothes. So it was really hard for the feather to balance on such string, but still it was there. Then he thought, okay, now it is a strong signal from the angels that the feather is there at an unusual place. So in the same way, even if you're not sure, for example, as I mentioned, suddenly if you open a book and you see an image of the angel, or if you're passing from a shop and you see some angel dolls or pictures, and you think that it's normal for it's normal to have some angel images or pictures in a shop, but still you can ask the angels again to give you another signal. For sometimes, even when you're passing to the shop, you may have noticed that angel picture or image, but still again, if the angels are really trying to communicate with you, sometimes you may even feel that warm sensation, like sudden goosebumps or chills, or different signals. Even if you're not really sure, you can ask the angels again to give you another signal. So these are all the signals from angels, and for some people, they even find some coins, though I never found any coins or nothing like that. But in my dreams, I used to have such dreams where I was finding all the coins on the road in my childhood. Most of the times, I used to have this dream. But they say this is also one of the symbols from angels, that their presence is there and they're trying to communicate something with you. So this is something. And how to call angels. How to call angels. This is the most important thing, and everyone will be waiting for this, and they'll be thinking that okay, this is something. Because in a lot of books and many people, they try to make it very complex, saying that okay, it's not really easy to call angels, or they don't really connect to you. You need to have whatever this and that to have some eligibility to call angels and so on. But uh, I don't know about all these things. For me personally, it just happened. And whenever I want anything, any answer or anything, I just call them, just normally. As I mentioned, I read a book called Ask Your Guide by Sonia Shakot. Um, so even it just happened coincidentally that me and my husband we went to a movie, and the movie was about to start in the next 1 hour, so we went a little early. So we just happened to go to a bookshop, and my husband he picked the book Ask Your Guide by Sonia Shakot, and he just gave it to me, saying that this is a gift to you. He did not really read everything regarding angels or anything, or even on the title, it was just Ask Your Guide, and he just gave it to me. And after coming home, I started reading few pages every night. So Sonia Shekut, she talks about all her experiences with angels, her experiences, her mother's or her family members' experiences, or her clients' experiences, along with different types of angels. So as I was reading all those, as I was reading that book, every day few pages in the night, immediately next day, I used to get experiences from that particular angel. I used to connect to that angel, and I used to get various experiences from those angels. Initially, even if I'm not really sure if the particular experience is from that angel, I used to experiment again and again. So in that book, she mentions different techniques to connect with angels. And one simple thing, to call them 3 times, and that is what I do. And now, just for 5 minutes, we'll sit in meditation and we'll call them. We'll just call Archangel Michael only for 5 minutes. And after that, I'll share a few more experiences, and then we'll do another meditation before we end the call. Okay. I just want you all to close your eyes and completely relax yourself. Just let go of all the tension and all the worries of the day. It's a comfortable posture, very comfortable. It is that do not lie down. You may fall into a sleep, so better not to lie down. It's in a comfortable posture. And take a couple of deep breaths as you're inhaling. Inhale that energy. And while you're exhaling, exhale all the tension, all the worries, and all the resistance that you may be having to connecting with angels. Say to yourself, I let go of all the resistance I may be having consciously or subconsciously to connect with angels. I let go of all the resistance I may be having to receive this angelic wisdom. I choose to let go of all the resistance that I may be having to connect with angelic world and angels. Today, I choose experience angels and angelic wisdom. I am now completely open to receive angelic wisdom. I am now completely open to receive this angelic wisdom. Just feel as if your heart is completely open to receive this angelic wisdom and to connect with angels. I am now ready to connect with angels. Just with that pure intention in your heart, we will call upon Archangel Michael. Just call him 3 times as you're all on mute. If you're comfortable, just call them loudly or just softly. Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael. Just feel these energies. Just observe. Do not have any expectations, but just observe what is happening. And let go of your thoughts. If you're thinking that, will they really come if you call them 3 times? Whatever questions and doubts you're having, just keep them aside and observe what is happening. Just be there. If nothing is happening, do not worry about it. Keep observing your natural, normal breath. As I mentioned, all the signals, some people may feel that cool breeze, a warm sensation in any part of their body, or some goosebumps or chills, or the feeling very clearly. They're sensing the energy difference. They're sensing as if the angels are near them, as if they're touching you, a tingling sensation, a tickling sensation, or a soft touch. Any of these, just be there and ask the angels, ask Archangel Michael to give you a signal of his presence. If you still do get any signal, you can just ask him. Please, Archangel Michael, give me a signal of your presence. Just a couple of more minutes. Last one more minute. Okay, whenever you are ready, open your hands and put them on your eyes for a few seconds and slowly open your eyes. Okay, if anyone got any of the signals or any experiences, you can just send a small message here. At the end, we'll take other sharings, or just a couple of people can share. Just type into the chat window so that we'll know what's happening with you. How did you feel this meditation? And one other thing is sometimes for some people, even in this short duration of meditations, usually with angelic meditations, they go into very deep trance. They completely forget or they feel like they might have slept. Or some people, they completely go into the thoughtless stage. Such things might happen. So just a couple of people, if you can just share your experiences in the chat window or okay. Manikanta is telling that I had received energy from Sahasrara Chakra. I have energy sensibility, so I could sense it. Wonderful, Manikanta. Mm. I received heavy breeze, Manjunath. Okay, cool breeze from Akhil and Sai uh, Kranti. I felt a cool breeze. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So, two of you have felt that cool breeze and everything. So, other people you can still type in. It will be really good so that it can encourage others as well. Even if someone might have not felt anything, it will be an encouragement for everyone. It's always good to share our experiences with others. So, what happens is that when we share our experiences with others, um, our body cellular memories, they'll feel so happy, so happy to share for sharing those experiences. And when even others acknowledge about it, the body cells will feel really happy. And they'll think that, okay, let me give her or him another such experience because he is really feeling happy. So they'll attract more and more such experiences into their life. So it's always good to share your experiences. You can see white paper, yellow light on clouds, cool breeze, itching, itching sensation, itching sensation, I think. For someone, they felt strong sense in their knees, and my throat got trouble and they struggle to keep still. I kept trying to clear throat. Okay. I saw big moon, yellow on sky, different places. I asked something and I saw a book file. Oh, guys, wonderful. Uh, thank you all. Thank you for sharing.
Hello.
And yeah, so much truth.
Yeah, hi ma'am. Uh, Actually, I want to share one experiences. Like
Yes, please.
previous session, I attended your session. So after that, Like you were saying in the video, like you used to see blue lights on the wall, and wherever you go, I have the same experience. Like I used to see the blue light and all, and
Okay.
also I got the glimpse of Archangel Michael. Like
Okay.
saw the red crown, something like that he was wearing. So I asked my sister because she was knowing every picture and all about the angels and all. So just to clarify myself that I'm seeing them. And
Okay.
also I saw the guardian angel too, that white with
Okay.
big wings.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And your sessions are really very beautiful and energetic, and always trying to catch up with the sessions whenever it is. So thank you so much for connecting us with them. And even
Thank,
yesterday's session was also very great. It was really great.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Someone told that I received palpitation in my sahasrara. Even now it is going on. Okay, wonderful. And someone here is asking, I think in YouTube Live, he's asking, what are devas after gurus like Satya Sai Baba, Sai Baba, Yogananda Babaji, also angels after their human birth? So, as I mentioned, angels never take birth on the planet Earth. So their evolution is completely different, and whoever takes birth on the Earth planet, like for example, as is asking Sai Baba or Yogananda Paramahamsa or Satya Sai, they may help and guide us, but they are not called as angels. Um, but again, uh, devas, it's just that they're all in different frequencies. So if you ask me, is BBC and Discovery are same? We cannot really tell that. It's just that there's some slight difference in the frequencies. So uh, people who take birth on this planet Earth and after they die, if they are helping, sometimes they are called as spirit guides. For example, if your ancestor, someone in your ancestors, your grandfather or someone died, and a lot of people in their dreams or in their meditations, they see their ancestors that they are guiding and helping them. So they are called spirit guides, or even some teachers, like a painting teacher, a famous painting teacher has died, and he is guiding and helping other painters. So they are called spirit guides. They are not called as angels. So this is something. And about devas, I think I had shared this experience in my last session, but I hope a lot of most of you are also new in this session. I'll just share that as well. So um, I was after moving to UK. I was actually looking to attend some meditation sessions or to connect with some people who are into meditation or spirituality. I've been trying. Initially, I was working in Edinburgh, Scotland, but I couldn't really get any such contacts. But after moving to London, just with the hectic job, I completely forgot about it. And but one day, as I was working from home, suddenly I got some message. I mean, some intuition to search something. So I was just searching for some spirituality related or meditation related courses or anything that I can connect to and that I can attend. And I got into this Psychic College of London, London College of Psychics. So I don't even remember what words I put in because I never actually searched for college or psychic words or anything. But angels have been guiding me to go there. So I just found this London College of Psychics. And as I opened it, there was a course on how to connect with angels and ascended masters. So as I was getting all such experiences in the last few days about angels and other things, as soon as I saw that course, I was a little excited, and it was about to start just in a week or two, just after a few days. So I read that the college is very prestigious and it is there for more than, I mean, from 1800s or something. So I thought maybe it's not really easy to get a seat in that course. But but then I was thinking, okay, course is really for me because, as I mentioned, I used to do a lot of experiments. It's not. I don't. It's not that if something is coming randomly. No, I want the signal again and again. Very strong signal. If they're really guiding me there, or is it just a synchronicity? So on that day, I was just telling to myself, it's just like an internal dialogue. If this course is really for me, I'll call them. And if I get the appointment today, only then I'm going to register to this course. So suddenly, randomly, I just told that. And immediately I called them. And after calling them, even before I asked about an appointment or how exactly it goes and other things, so the receptionist, she told me that today there's an cancelled appointment. You, are you free to come today? If so, the teacher will take you an interview. And after the interview, if she thinks, then you can, if she thinks that you're eligible for the course, then you can join the course immediately. And I thought, okay, that's a strong signal from the angels. Maybe they're guiding me to go to that course. And after that, I went to the course. Actually, during the travel, it's about 45 minutes to 1 hour in the train. So during the travel, I was clearly getting a message that you don't have to join the first level. You can directly go to the second level. So I was thinking, okay, I did not really give any thought on that. But after going there, after the interview and everything, I asked the teacher then, Madam, can I directly join the level two? Because I already have some experience with angels and other things. Then the teacher told me that there are strict rules in the college, and it's a very prestigious, very old college. I cannot take you directly to level two. Uh, I'll observe you for 1 or 2 sessions in level one, and if I think you're eligible, we can move you to level two after a couple of classes. And I just said okay, and she asked me if I want to pay the money then. We went to the reception and she took all the details. The receptionist took all the details while the teacher was just standing there. We both were standing there. After taking all the details at the end, she told that there's some problem with the system and she was not able to get through the form. She was not able to submit the form. She just asked me, can you come tomorrow? There's some problem, there's some technical issues and I'm not able to get you in. This teacher, she just closed her eyes for a few seconds and she said, try her in level two. And immediately the receptionist changed the level and she was able to submit the form. So that was my experience where the angels were guiding me to attend the course. And in that course, it was just a couple of hours every week for a few weeks. So first couple of classes, we were just inviting angels in the same way that I was inviting, or just doing 1 hour meditation and 1 hour just sharing things and knowing more about other angels and other stuff. So on the third day, every class she shares about one angel or something like that. So on the third day, teacher comes and she tells all of us that today we are going to call Lord Ganesha. And I was like, wow, what is she doing? Because I thought it was just an angel course. But on that particular day, I understood. Being in this Hindu tradition from birth, though my parents are not really into so many prayers or pujas or other things, but lot of Hindus or even in a lot of religions, they always think that they have to do a long prayers even to call Ganesha for. Or on that day, my teacher was telling that if you have any obstacles or anything, you can just call Ganesha and he'll help you and guide you. It was such simple. It was very simple. And we invoke Ganesha on that session in our meditations. And a lot of people have experienced the energies of Ganesha. And I was the only Indian. I think most of them are from Europe and from UK and even Japan and China. So it's a completely different mix of cultures. Almost everyone they could sense the energies of Ganesha on that particular day. And whatever are the beliefs that are there inside me, everything was completely cut down from that day. It's just so easy to call. So you don't have to go through middlemen like priests or pujaris to do to invoke Ganesha. If you really believe in that God, Just call him with a pure intention, with a pure heart. If you have a friend who is very dear to you, and if you need some help to go to some place and you don't have a car and your friend has a car, so you'll just call him, or if it, you know that he'll definitely help you in need. So you'll just call him and you'll ask him, can you please drop me there? Or can you please give your car? I want to go there. And you definitely know that he's going to help you because he's a very dear friend to you. So you'll just ask him directly without even going to his mother or his whatever and going to other friends or other things. You'll just directly call him and you'll take the car, you'll use the car, you'll give it back, or you'll just say thank you so much. In the same way, when you really trust your friends and your family members, why not you believe in God or angels? Just believe completely without any doubt. If you completely believe and if you call them, they are there to help you. Their main responsibility is to help you. They feel happy if they can help you in any way, and they don't really expect anything else from you other than just to thank you. It will be really good if you can just show some gratitude and thank you, and especially if you can share those experiences with others so that others can also connect to them directly. So that is how I'm here, just sharing my experiences so that you all can also connect just like me. It's not a big science, or it doesn't take so many steps or so many rituals or so many prayers or whatnot. It is very, very simple. Just with a pure intention, with an open heart, you just have to call them. So, so that's about how you have to call them with a pure intention. And I'm just watching the time, so it's 7:40. We still have. I hope it's okay for you guys to uh, do one more meditation. I'll just share because I want it to be practical. It's not just about reading books or getting more and more information and other things, but also in my sessions, I share my experiences because uh, if you read books of unknown authors or if you read something on internet, sometimes you may believe it or not. But when most of you know me in person, and as you're seeing me, as I'm talking about my experiences, a lot of people they actually get connected to those frequencies. So that is how I got feedback from a lot of people saying that whenever I share my experiences, they feel like they are reliving my experiences. That's how I share lots of my experiences with angels in my sessions. So um, I'm just thinking what experience to share. I'll just share because there are too many experiences. I'll just share one or two, and then we'll do a guided meditation again. So I also want it to be practical. I want each and every one of you to experience angels today. If not, at least by tomorrow. So just be open, and you are going to experience angels. And if not, do not worry. It's okay. It's okay. Because for some people, they might have already got all such experiences in the past lives. And they may not need such particular wisdom in this lifetime. They may have to do something else. They may have to learn something else. Because every lifetime we come here onto the planet Earth to learn something, to learn new things, to experience new things. So if you're not getting experiences, do not worry. Just, just give it a try. But if it is not happening, maybe it is not for you in this lifetime, or maybe it's not for you at this particular point of time. And there may be something else waiting for you. Just think in that way. Okay. Mm. Oh, yeah. And yeah, today I'll just share about helper guides. So helper guides are someone who can help you with all the lost objects. For example, if you're just uh, about to go out and you're in a hurry and at the last minute you'll not find your purse or you'll not find your ATM card. or you'll not find the lock or the key or his spectacles or your whatever it may be, just in the last minute. Did it happen to anyone? Just a quick chat, yes or no?
Hello, Nana. Hello?
Yes?
Hello?
Hello?
నేను శ్రీదేవంటిని.
శ్రీదేవంటి చెప్పండి.
అయితే మీరు వరంగల్ చెప్పినప్పుడు అయితే నాకు చాలా అనుభవాలు అయినాయి నాన్న. చాలా
ఓకే.
నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్ మీరు అన్నట్టు ఇప్పుడు కీ కానీ ఫైల్ మర్చిపోవడము ఏదో అయినప్పుడు అబ్బా ఇట్లా అనుకోగానే అది వెంటనే జరిగిపోతుంది. అంటే చాలా సార్లు అయినాయి నాన్న. ప్రతిరోజు గుర్తొస్తున్నావు నాని.
ఓకే. ఓకే. థాంక్స్
సో హ్యాపీ. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. వందలు వందలు వేల అనుభవాలు అయినాయి. చాలా మందికి మా పాపలకు కూడా చెప్పా. అంటే వాళ్ళు కొంచెం నమ్మరు కదా అన్నా కూడా నేను అన్నట్టు మళ్ళీ నమ్ముతున్నారు ఇప్పుడు అందరూ. ప్రతి విషయంలో కూడా అవుతుంది. అది క్లాసెస్కి వెళ్తావు అంటే కూడా అప్పుడే అనుకుంటే అప్పుడే వెహికల్ ఆటో అబ్బాయి రావడానికి ఎలా అంటుంటే ఎవరో సార్ వచ్చి మేడం నేను అటే వెళుతున్న కార్లో మిమ్మల్ని తీసుకొని పోతా అంటారు. వాళ్ళు వచ్చేప్పుడు అలాగే కార్లో నా కారు లేకుండా రోజు కార్లోనే ప్రయాణిస్తున్నా. అన్ని సవ్యంగా జరుగుతున్నాయి నాని. సో గ్రేట్. సో గ్రేట్. సో
థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ షేరింగ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ వెరీ మచ్ వెరీ మచ్.
అందరికి కూడా బాగా హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది మీరు ఇలా షేర్ చేస్తుంది.
చాలా సార్లు జరిగినాయి నాన్న. చాలా సార్లు జరిగాయి.
ఓకే. ఓకే. So for others, yeah, thank you, Aunty. For others who doesn't understand Telugu, she was just telling that because I took a session last year in South India, Varangal. So I shared my experiences of angels, and she was telling that she got a lot of experiences after that, hundreds and thousands of experiences after that. And she was also telling that whenever she doesn't find anything in the last minute, she immediately think of whatever I have told her, and she called the angels, and she get it. Even if she's waiting to go to a meditation class or waiting to go somewhere, and suddenly someone will come and give her lift. She was also telling that even though she doesn't have a car, she's almost every day traveling in a car. Someone or the other meditators or whoever it may be, they're giving her lift, and she's happily traveling everywhere in car. And she got a lot of experiences with angels. That is what she was telling. Thank you so much, Auntie. Ah, so helper guides, as I mentioned. So if you're not finding anything in the last minute or any lost object, so you can just call helper guides. Can you please show me where my specs are? I'm really in a hurry. I have to go out. Can you please help me? And just don't believe. Even initially when I read, I did not believe it until and unless I tested it myself. I tested it quite a number of times, thinking that first time maybe just a coincidence, second time maybe just a coincidence. But again and again and again, as it is happening, I'm really excited to share this with. Every time I share this, I just feel a little excitement also, because every time it happens, not a single time it did not work. So, and also as Madam was also sharing her experience, a lot of people they also came back to me sharing such experiences, and I think couple of unbelievable experiences are one lady after attending my session in Vijayawada, after knowing about this helper guides, after she went home, just immediately after the session, she went home. It seems she was not finding some documents for more than an year. So, but still, after going home, with complete hope, she called helper guides and asked them to show the documents. And within 5 minutes, she got those documents. And she called me immediately, and she told me that it's so unbelievable. I was completely trusting you, and with that hope that I'll definitely get it, I went home, and within 5 minutes I got it. For more than 1 year, we have been searching for it, but it is there somewhere inside their house only, and angels have clearly guided them where exactly it is. So sometimes when I hear such experiences, sometimes even it's unbelievable for me sometimes. But yeah, such experiences may happen. Even the other experience that I shared with you, one guy lost his gold chain, and the whole story is very beautiful how he got that gold chain. But yeah, we'll not go into such details. I just want you to remember helper guides. Or even you can just, even if you don't remember the exact name, you can just call, please angels, show me this, or help me in finding this object. So this is about helper guides. Um, I think it's already 7:48. So we'll just do another 10 minutes of meditation before we close the call. Okay? Okay. Please, everyone, sit in a comfortable posture and completely relax. From the top of the head to the tip of the toe. Completely relax yourself. And as you're relaxing, just be aware of your breath. We will again call Archangel Michael. Just as I mentioned, you can call him loudly if you're comfortable, or just with a soft voice, or even inside your heart. Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael. Just feel this energy. As I mentioned, you may feel any of those signals when the angel's presence is there, or even colors. Archangel Michael is associated with blue color or violet or purple, the shades of blue, purple, violet. And also, some people see a sword because usually Archangel Michael will be carrying a sword. And you can also ask him to cut all that unnecessary energetic connections. For example, you may be having an angry connection with a colleague of yours, or a family friend, or a friend, or a fearful connection to your partner, or to your parent, or to your boss. So just visualize that Archangel Michael is cutting all those cords, all those unnecessary cords, and completely cleansing your aura with a blue color light. Also, cutting your cords of fear from this collective consciousness, fear of the uncertainty, fear of this coronavirus, or fear of running out of the essential goods, whatever it may be. Just cut all those fears from this collective consciousness. And just breathe in this peaceful energy. Now we'll call upon Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is associated with orange color, and she helps in balancing all the emotions. You can ask her for help and guidance in balancing your emotions, even your past emotions of anger about someone, or feeling guilty about something, anything and everything, all the emotions, balancing those emotions. A lot of people say that whenever Archangel Gabriel is there, they sense some feminine energy, and the water element, which is associated with emotions. If you are not able to forgive anyone for anything, you could also take help and guidance from Archangel Gabriel to forgive them completely, because it is you who is carrying that burden. Unless you forgive them completely, it is only you who are carrying that burden. So just let go of all the burden. Just observe what is happening. Are you able to sense those energies? Are you tickling, tingling, warm, cool, the baby touch, or any of these sensations and feelings? The divine smell, feeling light or feeling heavy, feeling as if your heart chakra is opening because your emotions are balanced. You're letting go of all those layers of hatred and completely forgiving everyone, forgiving yourself. And now you're completely filled with that divine love. For some people, even if nothing is happening, that's okay. Just keep observing your natural, normal breath. And now we'll call upon Archangel Raphael, Raphael or Raphael, however you choose. Archangel Raphael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Raphael is associated with green color, and he helps to heal your body, mind, and spirit. If you're having any physical illness, any pain, or anything in your body, you can visualize a green colored light, a divine green light entering into that particular part of your body. And it is completely healing that part. It's filling that green colored divine energy in that particular part and releasing all the illness. It's healing completely from the cellular memories. You are now surrounded with that divine green light, and each and every cell of your body completely healed, rejuvenated. One more minute. Thank the angels. Thank to Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael. And all the angels, astral masters, who have helped us and guided us, who have been helping us and guiding us from the day of conception, from the day we entered onto this planet Earth. Just feel gratitude to everyone who has been helping and guiding you. Just fill your being with that gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest emotions, highest form of emotion, a very positive form of emotion. So just fill yourself with gratitude to everyone. And with this gratitude, you can gently release your hands, drop them and place them on your eyes for a few seconds. And gently open your eyes. Once you open your eyes, just hug yourself like that and feel gratitude towards your body. It is a vehicle that is carrying you. You feel gratitude to yourself. You have taken time to attend this session. You are taking time in your life to grow spiritually. So just feel gratitude to yourself and to all the angels. With that, thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed this short meditation. And if anyone has any experiences to share, please share it. You can share it in the chat window, or you can just unmute yourself and talk. Mainly, particularly experiences from this 10-minute session first, and then if you have any other experiences from my previous sessions, you can share that as well. But if you have anything in particularly in this 10 minutes meditation, also please share that. It will be an inspiration for everyone. Thank you. Do we have to do meditation for helper guides? No, you don't really have to do meditation when you're calling helper guides because you're already in a hurry to go out. So you can just ask them, even if you close your eyes or even without closing eyes, that's okay. You can just ask them and they're really there to help you. And can we do these meditations anytime? Yes, of course, you can do this meditation anytime. Yes. Mallikarjuna is saying that my head is cool. Thank you. Someone is saying that I can see blue light in deep meditation. What should be my next step after blue light, after seeing the blue light? Okay, after seeing the blue light, you can just ask, do you have any message for me? Or if you have any particular question or anything, you can just ask that particular question, or if you need any guidance, in your spiritual journey, you can just ask. Yeah, it's limitless. You can do anything you want. Hmm. And also tomorrow's session, I'll just talk about few more experiences of mine, and also we'll do uh, more meditation. And because sometimes it will be really helpful if you can do more and more meditation uh, to connect with angels, especially in a group energies. And somehow, whenever I'm guiding a lot of people, they tell me that in your guidance, we are able to connect with angels. I hope that works for you too. But I don't claim that it is happening by me, or it may be just happening through me, and I'm just a channel and I'm allowing it to happen. So, but it will be great if you all can join tomorrow. Or also, if few people can share your experiences, can the admin, can you please change the settings so that they can go on, unmute and share their experiences? Manikanta, he said that he had experienced all three angels in the form of energies, and he was also experiencing all angelic numbers from 2+ years. He says that he had attended my session in Hyderabad. Uh, Please, in the meanwhile, if anyone has to share anything, you can just go on, unmute yourself and talk. Are you able to unmute yourself? Yeah, I think now the participants can unmute. So you can just unmute yourself and share, please. Yes, Sanveen, you can share.
Hi, Pranahita.
Hi,
Um,
Sanveen.
that was a wonderful session. I have a lot to share, but I'll try to make it as brief as possible. um, I was actually, when the session started, it was still 7 o'clock in the morning here. So I was still in bed. I decided that I would just kind of listen, in bed and see where it takes me. I thought I'll fall asleep. So my entire session happened in another realm. I could hear you throughout, but I was in another world. It was like having an astral travel. Like I was in weirdly in a hospital place, hospital wing, and I was not a patient, but I was just sitting in the hospital wing, and I'm just listening to you there. So, but each time you mentioned, each time I called upon an archangel, my body just automatically turned, like, as if, for example, if the presence was, say, on my right, then my body just turned, just bent, like as if I was acknowledging their presence. And it was very nice. Like I could sense lots of purples and blues. I could sense legions and legions of angels around me during the meditation. Um, it was weird. Like I was weird because I was having, I was in another realm. That was what was weird. And I could still hear you from of course, through this physical realm. And I could see my mother there. And she's doing my hair. Can you see how messy my hair is this morning? Uh,
Okay.
so she was doing my hair, and I'm saying, "Don't do my hair. I'm listening to Pranahita." So, like, I don't disturb me. I'm telling her, "Don't disturb me." And so it was very nice. Like I could sense each time. I also asked for healing when Archangel Gabriel was here. I asked for some healing too. I think somebody mentioned about ovarian healing. I just usually also tend to ask for healing in that region because I feel it's very powerful for us women to feel like we should always be healed, and also for my shoulder. And I've woken up with no pain. It is shocking because when I usually wake up, my body's stiff and I have some pain, at least till I start moving around. But I have no pain, so I am shocked. It was beautiful. Thanks. Very nice.
Thank you, Sanvi. Thanks for sharing your experience.
Yeah.
Thank you. And anyone
Thank you
else
again.
want? Yeah, thanks, Sanvi. Yeah, Neha is saying that she has some cysts in ovaries, so I requested Archangel Raphael to heal it, and I could feel pain and something happening. Okay, good. So usually in meditations, whenever you feel pain in any particular part of the body, especially where you have any illness or anything, it is mainly indicating that there's some healing that is happening there. That's good. Thank you. Yeah, Nalini ji, you can talk.
Yeah. After we finished our meditation
Uh-huh.
and we were saying thank yous, I felt this, electric sort of energy, all the way down my body, the whole way back, front. And it was like shivering, when you shiver and how you feel.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel cold, but I could feel that energy, passing my body. So that was one nice experience. And another thing was I always follow angel numbers.
Uh-huh.
So I've got even an angel in my necklace. My sister sent it from Germany, this one, this little chap. And I always wear it around my neck now. But I follow, every morning now, I wake up at 5:55.
Okay.
I suddenly my eyes wake up and I look at the clock, it's 5:55. So does that mean anything? Does the number mean anything?
Yeah, if you're waking up in the middle of the night, especially during those times, I mean, it's just my personal experience. So even I wake up at like something like 333 or 444 or 143 or 144, anything like that. So
Yeah.
I just meditate, or most of the times I just hold my pen and write, and I get auto writing messages or auto drawing usually at that time. Suddenly I wake up
Oh,
and I start writing something.
yeah, you were just showing us the pictures last time.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Usually, most of the pictures they come during that time, in the middle of the night. Suddenly, I wake up and I start drawing.
Okay.
So you can just
Oh,
give it a
and
try.
also another
Auto
time
writing. Yeah.
I see numbers of my what do you call it? Birth date or the birth year.
Uh-huh.
So that's another thing I keep seeing, and I say, now what does it? Somebody's video is on.
Yeah, I think he wants to talk. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
If you're seeing your birth year, to be frank, Nalini, even I'm not really sure about the birth year. So, because it's mainly the angel numbers and the sequence of numbers,
Yeah.
I know and I have personal experience, but I'm not really sure anything with the birth year. Sorry about it.
Now that was a fluke. Actually, I was passing the microwave and I just suddenly saw the number. Oh,
Okay,
wow. The first time I've seen this. My birth date I always see quite often now.
okay.
Yeah.
Nalini, I'm just getting this message saying that in your next meditation, please heal your birth year, because
How can I do?
you're because I'm really getting some sensations in my body saying that your mother, just if your mother is still there, you can just talk with her. How was her labor and how you were born? Was it a easy labor and everything? And also, how was your birth year, the whole year? Were you always crying because of something, or just in your meditation,
No,
just
I had.
send some healing to your birth year?
Okay, because I did have a, what do you call it? Not like TB, but it was some. I had some issues when I was 6 months old.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
I could actually sense that something is there in the first 1 year.
Yeah.
So please send some healing to your birth year, or even you can just hold a small toy, or even visualize yourself like a 6-month old baby, and you're carrying that baby. You're really taking
Yeah.
her to your heart, and feeling her completely.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you, Nalini.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you so much.
you. Bye.
And Vijay Reddy, do you want to share something?
Yeah, yes, Pranita, namaste.
Yeah, namaste.
Yeah, actually, I am not the meditator. Actually, I'm not. I'm very much interested to eat non-veg. So
Okay.
this is my life actually.
Okay.
Now my age is almost 48. So last 6 months it
Mhm.
started. It's okay, no? 2-3 minutes. It's okay, no? No issue, no?
Yeah. Sure. In
Even
a
if I
couple of minutes, it's okay.
okay,
Not,
okay,
not too long story, please.
okay. I will finish it within just 2 minutes. Brief story.
Yes, yes, yes.
So last 6 months, something is happening in my behind my life. I don't know. So suddenly, my intuition is telling to come meditation like that.
Okay.
So yeah, when I decided in my mind, no, then I stopped meditation, non-veg, and
Wonderful.
smoking, drinking, everything same day.
Wonderful.
Is going on. I started meditation also almost daily, half an hour, 1 hour like that. So due to this corona, maybe it's came to for my purpose only. I don't know. After this started corona, there are so many masters coming into my life. So actually, I'm not interested, not any interested to talk to anyone, but automatically it's coming one by one. So this Patrizi also yesterday it's happened 2 days back today and 2 days back to talk with Patrizi. Actually, there is no intention to talk to me, but it's coming as on the way. Yesterday only Ravi Kiran interview I have seen. He's telling Pranahita is my wife. He's telling so many things. Just only yesterday I have seen. Today it's happening. I am interaction with Pranahita. So something is going in. Is there any reason?
Actually, whenever you are ready, whenever your soul is ready, suddenly all such things will happen. Even for me, I just dropped, even I was not a born vegetarian, even I used to eat non-veg. Suddenly one day I just dropped it. I had so many such experiences because when your soul is completely ready to take the wisdom, all the astral masters and the whole universe will guide you and help you in such ways.
Yes,
And in the
yes,
next few days, few weeks, few months, you will see wonderful miracles in your life. So as if
yes, yes,
everything is in a perfect place, and as you mentioned yesterday, only you heard about me, and today you are
yes, yes.
so many
Exactly.
such things may happen.
In the
Just
interview, yeah, in the interview, he told your name 4 or 5 times. He speak. Then today it's I don't know this link. One of my friend she shared me. Then
okay,
randomly I click and then it's happening. You are the I heard you are the great master. So something is behind working and going on my life. I think I'm feeling.
wonderful. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
definitely it is because
Okay.
whenever someone is ready, I think the whole universe will guide them in this way.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
And
you,
as you
master.
mentioned, yeah, thank you so much. And as you mentioned, a lot of people are also feeling the same that because of this lockdown period, they got a real chance to improve themselves in the very
Yes,
best way.
this lockdown is very useful for me. It's very good. So I'm spending more online this
Yes,
sessions and all.
yeah, some people are really taking it positively, and that is really
Yes,
required instead of
yes,
just
yes.
being in that fear and everything. That's amazing. Thank
Yes.
you so much,
Thank you,
Vijay.
master. Thank you.
Um, it's already 8:17. Just one more sharing. Just one more sharing. If anyone wants to share anything, and
Hi,
yeah, yes.
hello, hello.
Hello, yeah. Tell me.
Akka, I am Mallikarjuna. I am Tirupati.
Oh, hi, Mallikarjun.
Today is my first class in Angels.
Okay.
Today is my Sahasrara Chakras activation. I'm so happy.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your support, first of all.
Yeah, thanks so much. Thank you,
Thank,
Mallikarjuna. And
thank
I
you,
think
thank
this
you.
is one of the reasons as we were trying to do Angels class in South India, but we couldn't do it. Maybe because of the corona, I was not getting a signal to do it there. But I'm
Okay,
glad you are here.
no problem. Nature connecting with
Thank you,
Zoom
Mallikarjuna.
meeting.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And can you all, if you don't mind, go to this YouTube link. Okay, sorry, I think I shared it privately to someone. I'll just share it to everyone. It will be really great if you can comment something, like if you have any feedback, any good feedback, if you can directly comment on this YouTube link, it will be helpful for others. So whenever they see this video or look at the comments, they'll be thinking that okay, we can really actually can connect to angels, because a lot of people have this doubt. Can we really connect with angels? Because some people make it really complex, and some, so they have a lot of resistance and so many other doubts. So if you can just share your experiences on this link, whatever I have shared it with you, the YouTube link, if you can just click on it and just a simple experience, even in one line or couple of lines, or if you have some time, just share it, so that whenever people see that next time, because usually whenever they go onto YouTube, they actually read comments first. So if there are some good comments, then they can actually listen to the session. And thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining this session. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Thank you all. Good night. Even you can type it here, and someone may even post the comment in the YouTube as well. Thank you.